able to, let's not forget about our listener again. So let's do 999, and now let's just do net start OpenClinic MySQL. Come on. Oh yes. Hello, today I thought we would do some more TryHackMe. And if you don't know, TryHackMe is a site where you can practice hacking virtual machines, and you can search for CTF machines or walkthroughs. And the walkthroughs are more basic, and I help you get through the hacking of the machine. And the challenges are more like a black box that you have to try and hack yourself. Today I thought we would try the Flatline box. It's supposed to be easy, so hopefully it is. We'll see what happens. And the tasks here are, what are the flags? So we need to get the user.txt flag and the root.txt flag. So we're gonna have to get access to the machine as a user, and then do some privilege escalation and see if we can get the root flag from there. I have started the machine. We have the IP address here. I have my console. I just need to get the OpenVPN going. There we go. We should be able to ping the machine. Oh, it might not be up yet. Or is this a Windows machine? If it's a Windows machine, it doesn't respond to ping. So we should do nmap then, and let's just do standard. Was the PN? If it is actually up. They did put a warning here that this machine may be slower than normal to boot up and carry out operations. I guess we could, oh, we have something. Oh, this is a Windows machine because we have a remote desktop service open. And we have a FreeSWITCH mod event socket on 8021. I'm just trying to ping once more, see if it actually does respond to ping. Alright, so I'm not quite sure what this FreeSWITCH mod thing is. So I guess we could look that up with certutil first. Should also just Google it and see where it actually is. But oh, we do have something. So mod event socket, and we have an event socket command execution. Well, that sounds promising. So let's do search exploit again, and we do search exploit -x for inspection. So we'll look at this txt file. So it's a bit more readable. Illegal option X. What did I do? There we go. All right. So what do we have here? FreeSWITCH listens on port 8021 by default and will accept and run commands sent to it after authenticating. By default, commands are not accepted from remote hosts. Okay, so as an example, FreeSWITCH exploit, and we can just run the commands if we are authenticated. And it seems like we have the script here. Let's just mirror that into our directory. So we have the readme. Let's do, I'm sorry, not the readme. We have the 47799txt. Let's move that into exploit.py. And then we have a look at exploit.py. So the default password is cluecon. Usage, target, cmd, Python 3 exploit. Machine. So we got authenticated, but we didn't get any response. Let's try here now. Oh, Oh, there we go. So we have necrotic, or DD, whoops. Let's try this one more time. Let's do who am I? Let's actually wait for the result this time, because it did warn us that it might be slower than the normal to carry out operations. Yeah, there we go. So what's the easiest way to get in? And we don't have the password. Should we just do a... We could just read out the user flag from here probably. But we should get a remote shell, so reverse shell, so we could do whatever we want, I guess. Just see if we have the user.txt in this directory. Oh. Can we do commands like that? Nope. Alright, let's try and get a shell. So let's do payloads, all the things, I guess. And we can do PowerShell. Let's see. Should try this one. See if that works. So we need to set up our listeners. So we do IPA. This is our IP address. So we set that there, and I guess we could use 4242. So let's do netcat lvmp 4242. Let's try and run this command. Are there any? Yeah, there are double quotes. Can we do single quotes? Oh. No. Should we just look at where we are? We do a dir. fscli images cert conf db. dir c users. Y users. C Linux. And we have necrotic. What's he have? Maybe he has something on his desktop. No. Yes. So can we do type and user.txt? So maybe we can get a flag. There we go. So at least we have the user flag. That's something, since I'm banging my head against the wall. Okay, so we need to do the root flag next, and we probably can't type that out because that's going to be owned by the administrator. So we're going to get an error. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I took a bit of a break, and I also had to restart the machine because it broke. So if you see the IP address has changed, that's why. I think we need to go back to trying a PowerShell reverse shell. So let's try this base64 shell again. And this time, last time I tried to decode it to change the IP, but I can obviously just do that right here. So I am an idiot. So my IP address is still this. And yeah, let's do 4242. And as we can see, the reverse shell updates as we do that. And then we copy that. And let's just see if our exploit is still working. The new IP address is this, and let's just do dir. I'm missing. There, let's try one more. Don't know why sometimes it's definitely somehow. There we go. The XSplit is not perfect apparently. But yeah, let's try that again. So let's just take this new reverse shell, paste that into there. So let's not forget our listeners. So we need the LVMP, and it was 4242. Let's see if this works now. This machine is slow, so I guess I just have to give it some time. Come on. Yes. All right. So we got a connection back. Do we have a shell? We do. Nice. So now the current directory is C program files FreeSWITCH. Okay. Good. And we are still running as necrotic. Yeah. Okay. So we need to do privilege escalation then, and I don't know. I guess we could upload some kind of reconnaissance tools, but I usually just look around for a bit. So let's see what we have. Oh no, did it break? Right, I guess we try again. And when the machine is so slow, it's so hard to know if you broke something or if it's just slow. We may have to reboot again, I guess. Is this whole thing dead? I guess so. Okay. Let's terminate this again and start it. And while we do that, we could work on our on our write-up here, which we haven't used at all. So let's just put in the nmap here, I guess. If we can still even have the history, I don't. I guess we can do that again, I guess. And after that, we found the search exploit. What's the name of that? I don't remember. So I guess we just try and do these things again. So it was nmap pm sv. We have to wait for a machine. We can do the RCE, and then we have the reverse shell, and in here we also have the user.txt. Just make everything ready, and we're gonna have the priv-esc. Hopefully. Let's do a preview. All right. Not every service may have started yet, but let's give it a go. See if we can get that initial search again. I really should have done this from the start. I guess the machine is not truly up yet. Let's do the nmap again. Let's do verbose. Let's do pn sv. Let's try. There we go. Scanning the services. There we go. Oh, what's it called? It was called FreeSWITCH. So let's take these results put them into our write-up here. And we find an RCE for FreeSWITCH. So let's just copy that in here. So get the user.txt file, I guess. That stuff. And then we do a type on user.txt. All right. So that was a bit of a replay of everything there, but at least now we have the write-up so far. And now we need to go back to our reverse shell, which we had going here. So let's see if this works again. Let's remember to get the correct IP address. Let's see if that works. It said authenticated right away this time. So we have the reverse shell there, the listener. Reverse shell created using template PowerShell number 3. Did I break it again? Wait, what? Why was that hanging? This whole thing is so broken. Okay. Let's just copy our reverse shell one. And this is kind of broken here, but I guess we just copy this. Move some of this stuff. There we go. Alright, so we're back to where we just were. So let's just go to, let's see, projects. So we did check the user's desktop and I only had the 2 TXT files. So let's see what's in this projects folder. OpenClinic. What's that? Okay. This looks suspicious. I guess this is the way we... I guess we're on the right track here. Let's do search split again. And let's do OpenClinic. Ooh. Okay, so we do have something. Let's do some typing here. Looking around at the target, we found which looks, what does this look like? Looks suspicious. Suspicious. Looks like we have a local privilege escalation. It's called LPE. That's good, looks promising. So let's just copy it out, search exploit, let's see what that is, 50. It was an open source integrated hospital information management system. Ooh. By default, the authenticated users group has to modify permission to OpenClinic folders files as shown below. A low privilege account is able to rename MySQL d.exe or Tomcat 8.exe file located in bin folders and replace with malicious file that would connect back. Yes, that sounds promising indeed. So I guess we try and switch this MySQL d.exe file with a new reverse shell, and when we restart the, probably this one, this client, this service, which runs as local system, we should get a reverse shell with local system privileges. Proof of concept. Yeah, we can use msfvenom to make the file. Let's just copy that. All right. So let's see what we have. We need our IP address here, which is still just not running here anymore. So IPA, our IP address. Local port, we can't use that, so we're already using 4242 for our low privilege shells. Let's just do 999. And we do format exe, just call it rs.exe. There we go. Let's copy that in. Create payload. POC taken from okay, so we have our reverse shell payload done. Now we need to get that over to the target machine and set up a new listener. So we have rs.exe there, so if I just do python 3 and http server, let's use port 8080, and we had curl, didn't we? So let me just try it first. So our IP address is this, http 8080. We got a connection there, a request. Is it just hanging again? Oh, this box is driving me crazy. Oh, okay. So we got the get request from the Python server. I think that does directory listing and stuff. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so can't do that. Let's do curl http IP address 8080, and we want to download rs.exe, output rs.exe. That did not work. No requests, nothing happened. Okay, so let's just forget about curl. Let's use certutil. Certutil download file. So this is actually a pretty decent way of downloading files to a Windows machine. If you don't have curl or wget, you can use certutil instead. And this usually always works, so let's try that. Oh, Well, I say that, but then I break everything. Let's just copy that into here. So we want to do rs.exe. We want to do rs.exe. We want to do 8080. And our IP address is this one. So that should do the trick. Download payload to target. Let's see if this works. Looks fine. We did get the request this time. Command completed successfully. Let us do dir. Oh, there is. So rs.exe. Good. So far, so good. Let's stop this and let's set up a new listener on 999. So we have that ready. And now we just need to replace MySQL d.txt with this rs.exe. And I guess that's inside MariaDB/bin, wasn't it? From the POC. So let's just do dir MariaDB/bin. Yeah, MySQL d. So let's do rm MariaDB. Maybe we need to stop the services first. What kind of scripts do we have? Stop. Let's try and run that. Because we can't overwrite the file if it's in use. Okay, so that did stop. It killed a process. Sorry, I'm just finding some coffee. So it stopped a process and it stopped the OpenClinic HTTP service. Let's see if we can remove the file now. So MariaDB/bin MySQL d.exe. Just copy that. Oh. Okay. Let's do dir. Let's see if it's gone. It's not. MySQL d.exe is still there. Okay. Why? So it must still be running on. Do we have any stop script here? Let's have a look at our POC again. If we just start this listener, let's do cat. Was it 50? Yeah. What's the name of the service? Oh, OpenClinic MySQL. Right, let's try that. So let's do net stop. Nice. Okay, so that's stopping. Let's just document this as we're going here. Let's try it again. rm MySQL d.exe. Just copy that as well. Let's do dir. It's gone. Sweet. Okay, so we should be able to copy rs.exe to MySQL d.exe. Let's see if that works. MySQL D. Good. All right. And then we should be able to, let's not forget about our listener again. So let's do 999. And now let's just do net start OpenClinic MySQL. Come on. Oh, yes. Nice. Okay. So let's copy this, which gave us this. And let's also do who am I? Let's check this. Yes. Let's copy all of this actually. The format is a little bit better, but there we go. So we have successful PrivEsc on the system. Now we should be able to read out that file from earlier. So let's do cd c users cd necrotic, and it was desktop. So type root.txt. Yes. Good. Lovely. So we should be able to take this flag and copy it into our TryHackMe. And we did it. Finally. That was an easy one. This just goes to show how bad I am at Windows exploitation. But we did make it in the end, so that's good. Let's see what we can do to our write-up here. So we downloaded the file. We stop the OpenClinic service so we can replace mysql.txt with the reverse shell. So we do that here. Yeah, I guess we can take all of that in there. And then we restart the service to run our reverse shell. So we start the new listener and restart. So we do that, and then really should distinguish between what's on the local machine and the target machine here. So put that down there. So target. There, is that good? So we start the new listener. Let's just move this down. Restart the service. And the target. Connection from the target. We got a connection from the target. We are now system and can read root.txt. That should pretty much sum up the whole thing. Look how easy it looks there. We just need to follow these steps and it's done. Oh well, that's good. Well, that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.